Hello and welcome. This is the first episode of our Western Australia road trip by bus, where we visited Busselton, the Margaret River wine region, and explored the beautiful coast around Albany. This section of the trip took us 10 days and we happily traveled it all by public bus, and we must say it worked pretty well. We have already spent time in Fremantle, where we slept in a prison. No worries, it was our choice. Learned about the first European encounters to Western Australia, the riches of maritime trade, and one of the deadliest mutinies in known history. Could discover the vast riches of Western Australia's maritime history in the Maritime Museum. And to round it all up, we could not withstand a visit to the famous Fremantle market, which made us enjoy its distinctive atmosphere of over 100 years of vibrant culture and heritage. There are many more places to see in Fremantle, which we have added as usual to the description below. Our first stop, Busselton, a city approximately 220 kilometers southwest of Perth, which has a long history as a popular holiday destination. The city is best known for the Busselton Jetty, the longest wooden jetty in the southern hemisphere. The jetty's construction commenced in 1864 and the first section was opened in 1865. The jetty was extended numerous times until the 1960s, ultimately reaching a length of 1,841 meters. Look at the jetty train. We used the time for strolling alongside the beach walk, with its many restaurants and parks. The Shelter Brewing Company was a break, where we walked through the doors and immediately relaxed. It is a place we can highly recommend for drinks and food. Isn't that cool? Our last stop for the day was the local farmers market. Compared to other farmers markets we saw within this region, this place is pretty modern and organized. Not many people though, maybe we have been there too early in the week? The place is surely packed on weekends. Bye bye, Busselton. We will be back soon. Our next day started with a short stop at the Sugar Leaf Rock, before visiting the Cape Naturaliste Lighthouse. The lighthouse is a 20-meter high cylindrical tower built of limestone that still uses its original first-order Fresnel lens made by Chance Brothers. And yes, we have climbed up the stairs and were rewarded with a fantastic view. We left the Busselton area and continued our journey to Margaret River. Margaret River is foremost a wine region, with nearly 55 square kilometers under vine and over 138 wineries. They produce just 3% of total Australian grape production, but commands over 20% of the Australian premium wine market. If you thought Margaret River is only wine, there's so much more to drink and explore. Our next destination was Albany, a port city 418 kilometers southeast of Perth. It is well known for Princess Royal Harbour, which is a part of King George Sound. During our first day, we left the hotel at Dog Rock and started a small climb to the National Anzac Centre. And yes, the views got better and better. The National Anzac Centre, opened by the Australian and New Zealand Prime Ministers in 2014, was a milestone project aiming to create a museum to commemorate the Anzacs of the First World War. We found this restaurant, The Garrison, a few steps away from the entrance, and food, drinks, and view are just fantastic. We toured during our second day in Albany, the surroundings of Princess Harbour, visited a historic whaling station and witnessed breathtaking views alongside the coast. Finally we reached the Gap. Our last day in Albany was all around whale watching.